Yo, what up, Nyucks? It's your buddy Philko here, putting live from your mama's house, doing my thing as I usually do. God damn it. About to make a video for you guys about men approaching women. But it's more than that. It's not just about men approaching women. I think it's going to be mostly about men being men and what I think that means in a dating game. Just to start, Kent, if you guys know Kent, on his Instagram, he has some new pictures of himself in like a nice suit. I don't know where he was. It doesn't look like a church outfit, I guess. I'm not sure where he was, but you know, he looks real presentable. Nigga cheese smiling like nobody's business, you know what I mean? So that's good, you know, see change and see what he's trying to do. But first, I'm gonna start off with talking about Kent. The first issue me and Kent had back in the day when we were going back and forth on YouTube was, my issue with him was he was always complaining about, you know, not having girls and no one liking him. And my thing to him was, what are you doing to change that? What are you doing to make up for the shortcomings you have in life? So he's always was like, oh, I'm too short, no girls like me, I'm not gangster, and all this stuff he spoke about. I'm like, all right, I feel you, but what are you doing to make up for those things? If girls like gangster guys, what are you doing to make up for that? You don't have to be gangster. You can do something else. What are you doing to make up for that? Are you learning a skill on the side? Are you learning a trade on the side? Are you making a good amount of money on the side? What are you doing to make up for that? What are you doing to make girls look at you and say, wow, he may not blah, 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 but he's blah, 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 blah. You understand? Like, if you have shortcomings, you can easily, not easily, because all this stuff takes work, but it all takes effort and creativity. No matter what's wrong with you, you can overcome it if you know how to be creative. You understand? If you know if you know the negative sides and the positive sides about yourself. So me, I know the negative sides of me. In my opinion, I'm kind of short. There's not too much I could do about that, but luckily here for me in Russia, that's not too big of a deal because I'm a rarity with my skin color. So being short, not too big of a deal. Because I'm black, that takes that out. Now, I didn't do anything, but maybe that's why I am where I am and why I enjoy where I am, besides the money, that's always first. But because those shortcomings don't mean that much here. And that's me doing something. I came here. That's an action. I wasn't born here. That's an action. You understand? So basically, I was always getting on him like, what are you doing to change that? And he was just complaining. So this is my thing, what I want to talk about. Men helping themselves. Because I'm going to tell you this one thing about myself. People don't realize, I think some people don't realize, like when they have really helpful friends around them, and how helpful that person is until they stop helping. Then they realize it. They don't realize the shit when a friend's there, not just being a friend, but going outside of the friendship, doing things that, you know, they don't need to do, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. But I think when people do things like that for other people, they expect the same effort from that person on themselves. They expect the same fucking effort. So if you're a person and you're giving effort to another person to help this person with no matter what it is, you expect the same effort from that person on themselves. So let's get to the topic. I don't want to give names, but I want to give the situation and why I'm not angry. I just don't understand men who can't keep their hearts from their hands. You know what I mean? And I'll explain that. If you're a guy who isn't necessarily getting what you want in your love life, maybe you want a beautiful woman, maybe you want a younger woman, whatever it is. If you're not taking advantages of situations presented in front of you, you have no right to complain. Once again, if you're a man who's looking for something in a woman, if you don't take advantage of situations brought to you or opportunities put in front of your face, you don't even deserve it. And you have no right to complain. You have no right to complain. I'm just laugh. You have no right to complain. It's like, if you're doing it and you want to meet a girl, you want to be around girls, but then you get around girls, you just sit there and look at them and just say, oh, they're beautiful. Oh, that one, she's my type. All right, man, go say something. I don't know what to say. I don't. If you're that type of dude, you're wasting your time and you're the reason you don't have anybody. And this video isn't just for one person, because I know this isn't just this one person that does this. I know it's a lot of guys out there who do that. There's a lot of them who do that, and that's why they're having such a hard time. But what kills me, this is what kills me. The people who don't have the balls to approach women have the nerve to judge guys who are approaching women. Oh yeah, he's failing. Yeah, he looks like a loser. Okay, but you're sitting there with nobody. He's talking to two chicks, one sexy one. Even though he's failing, he ones up you because he's actually talking. You're sitting there sipping on a drink and no girl's paying you any attention. But yet he's the loser because he's talking to girls, whether he's failing or not. And even if he's talking to girls and failing, he's playing his odds. That's what you do. Logically, you play your odds. If you're gonna complain about not having something when the opportunity's brought in your fucking face, and this isn't the first time I've seen this from this person. I've seen it numerous times and I brought this up before. It's like, what the fuck are you waiting for? Just say something. It kills me because me, when the opportunity is brought to me, I take it. I don't approach women, but when women, who I even find kind of attractive, who will make it, who gives me the green light, like they gotta give me the green light. Being a black guy here, I don't want to go around approaching random girls and stuff. That could go terribly wrong, being a black dude here. I'm telling you that now. You don't want to just walk up to random women all the time. It's not a good look. Some girl could just get uncomfortable and say, oh, to her boyfriend, he's bothering me. You don't want that. It'll start a whole big thing. Trust me on that. But when a woman makes it extremely obvious to me that she wants me to go talk to her, she wants to come talk to me, I take advantage of it every time, even if she's a little attractive. Even if she's a little. I'll take her number and stuff because when I'm taking her number, I'm not even only thinking about me. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe you have some friends. We go hang out for some friends. Example, this week, me, Fly, and this Christian girl, we went to, where the fuck did we go? We went to the mall. And when I was at Kolchak, there was this really fat chick who was making it obvious that she wanted to talk to me. Really, she was fat. It's rare to see fat girls like this in Russia. But she was making it obvious. I took her number. I took her phone number. Now, I'd probably smash, maybe, because she has a big ass too, but I don't know. In Russia, I don't know. I don't know. I probably would. I honestly just don't know. You know, she's fat though, but she has a like really fat ass to go with it. So, you know, I haven't had a girl like that in a long time because I'm in Russia. So I guess curiosity is kind of like, all right, baby, I will. But that's not why I took her number. I took her number because I'm sure this girl probably has friends. And me and her friends can hang out with me and my friends. So a lot of times when you look at things from the outside, you don't understand what's going on. You don't understand what's going on. You don't understand. So when you judge another situation and you're sitting there and you're looking at a guy talk to girls, like, oh, he's a loser, he's failing. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what's going on in the inside. You're not a part of that circle. You don't know what's going on. Now, from the outside, yeah, it looks like he's failing, whatever. But if you look at that as a negative thing on him, then you're the problem. And that's why you have nobody. Because you don't understand the science of how these things work. You got to play your odds. If you're not playing your odds, you're wasting your time. So me getting a number from that girl isn't about me playing my odds. It's actually about me trying to help my friends. Because if she doesn't have any beautiful friends to come hang out with us, I'm not going to meet her. If she has them, me and my friends are going to go hang out. And I have the text messages and everything with this girl to show it. Like that's how I do. But when I give effort, I expect effort from other people. Even when they don't want to do something, they should do it if they know it's the right thing to do. And I don't like when people say, oh, I feel pressured. I don't want to do it when I'm pressured. So fucking what if you're... You see, the problem with people is like, oh, dude, it's just their emotions, bro. And this goes for a lot of people. Their emotions fucking kill me. That's why they don't get shit done, because of their emotions. Just the reality of the situation. If it's a good thing to do, why don't you do it whether you're being pressured or not? Phil, get money. You should get money. You should get money. You should get money. I can understand saying, all right, I heard you, dude, I get it. But say, oh, you're pressuring me. I'm not going to get money. Oh, you're pressuring me. I'm not going to talk to this beautiful girl who wants me to go over there. Fuck the pressure. Fuck what that person thinks if it's not helping. If it's helpful, take the advice. And even if you're not getting the advice from this person, if it's the right thing to do, why don't you just do it? Just do it. If it's a good idea, it's the right thing to do, just do it. What do you go, oh, I'm pressured. I'm not going to do the smart thing because I'm pressured. What kind of bullshit is that? Just do it. Stop being a child. You know, so oh my God. Last night, these two guys I was with, both driving me crazy. And then two girls at home were emotional. Last night, everybody's emotions, I'm just trying to deal with it, and I can't. It's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard to see people just do shit. Just do it. Just do it. You understand? Just do what you gotta do. Play your role. If you're the kind of man who girls don't approach because girls don't approach you, that's extremely rare, or at least no beautiful women ever approach you, what does that mean you need to do? You need to approach them. And if you're not willing to do that, then don't complain. don't ever complain again if you're not willing to start approaching beautiful women. Don't ever complain. You don't have the right to complain because you're not even trying. That's like being a child. I want this, I want that, but I'm not going to go for it. You know, where I'm from, dudes are very aggressive. Like from Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue, whenever they see a beautiful woman, they're going to say something. Like 95% of the time, they don't give a fuck. Now, in this hood, there's no such thing. One thing I like about it, there's good and bad about it. One thing I like about it is there's no such thing as looking bad for getting rejected. That's normal. That's normal for these guys. So they approach a girl, she's like, no, I'm not interested. That's normal. They may even give her an insult. I don't like that shit. Like, yo, what's up, ma? How's it going? Get out of here. Well, fuck you then. I don't like the fuck you part. That's not cool. But they play their eyes and they're used to getting rejected, so it's not a big deal. Nobody listens like, oh, he got played. No, it happens. It happens to everybody. That's a part of the game. They understand it. That's why most of those guys have so many girls, because they played their odds. And like I always say, when you're a man, you go out. I honestly believe in every place you go, there's at least one girl, as long as it's a decent place, like 50 or more people, there's at least one girl who will be with you. At least one. Like the average person. At least one girl who will be with you. Even if she has a boyfriend, if you become friends with her, when she breaks up with a boyfriend, she'll probably be with you. There's at least one in every place with at least 50 girls, I believe. At least one. The only way you're going to find this is by playing your odds. If you sit there laughing at other dudes who trying, you're not trying, you don't have a chance. So if you say, I want to go out and I want to be around girls because maybe there's a chance something can happen. Maybe there's a chance something can happen. All right, let's go. So when you're around these girls, how is there going to be a chance if you're not initiating anything? When girls don't approach you, beautiful girls don't approach you, how the fuck is there going to be a chance you're just going to sit there and watch it? We could have did this shit at home on YouTube. We could have put bar ambience video on YouTube, pretending we were at a bar and looked at the beautiful girls. It's the same thing if you're not going to say anything. Girls aren't going to fall in your goddamn lap. There's no such thing as a chance if you're not putting your foot down and saying, I'm going to say hello. The only thing it takes is a fucking compliment. Hi, do you understand English? You have very beautiful eyes. It's nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. I've even done that. After a girl gives me attention, I'll just approach. And this is what I'm going to stop doing. I'm tired of me approaching groups of girls for certain people and they jump in and start talking to that group of girls, but they won't initiate themselves. That day is done. I'm only doing that shit from now on for guys who I feel and I see them actually trying. Like Andre, I see him trying. He goes out, he tries to talk to MILF. Except for the last time. I kind of had to push him. He kind of let it slip, but then again, he does have his lady and he tried his ass off and he's doing a good job, so fine. For Andre, I do that. For Talha, that's another story. He's leaving anyway. But what I'm saying is, I'm going to help people based on how much they help themselves. And I'm tired of me opening conversations with women and guys come in when they never do it the other way around. It almost never happens the other way around. It almost never happens the other way around. That day's done. When I go out, unless I know that I feel this person is actually going to approach women, actually take advantage of this time, take advantage of a bunch of beautiful women around and we're the only guy, when I go out, hang out, I'm going to have a girl with me. There's no reason for me to think, oh, she's going to ruin our chances. No, I'm going to take a girl out every time, a sexy ass girl, and we're going to chill, we're just going to be friends. Because I don't see the point of me going extra for somebody who's not doing it. Just do it. Just do what you need to do and stop being a bitch. You got to stop being a bitch. Like if you didn't complain, and if you didn't judge other guys, I don't like this guy, he's an asshole, he's not as cool as he thinks. Well, he's getting girls though. He's getting more than you, I can guarantee you that. Because he actually approaches women. Whether he's an asshole, whether he tries to make himself look better, he approaches women. That's one thing about him I can't deny. This dude would approach any woman. So whether he's an asshole or not, he's having a fucking blast. He doesn't complain much because he doesn't have much to complain about because he plays his odds. And I honestly think that guy has less of a chance to get in with the average girl than the guy I'm talking about in this video. And that's 100%. The guy in this video is taller, he has a stronger build, he has an advantage in many ways, I believe, but he doesn't see it. So what am I supposed to do? Now, I'm not saying you gotta go around and talk to every girl, but if you go to a spot, you see a beautiful girl, you have your opportunity right there. You don't just maybe go to the bar, wait for a drink, be next to her and say, oh wow, you know, you look very nice. Do you want me to buy? Well, you don't have to offer to buy a drink, but hey, can I ask you, what are you drinking? I might want to try that. If you're not creative enough to think of something like that on the spot, what kind of man are you? It's never an excuse. I don't know what to say. What the fuck you don't mean know what to say? Make something up. Just get your ass over there. You don't have time to be wasting. Because what happened 3 minutes later? That one girl we were talking about had a guy all up in her face, and it was too late. And it was too late. That could have been you. Even though he failed, that could have been you. You could have passed. So it just kills me. Like, I hope this summer, some of you who are taking my business and stuff, you're paying me, you want to come out here. When you come out here, you show these people how it's done. If you're black, I'll teach you how to do that differently. It's a little different here. I'll talk to you about that. But I want to see it. I want to see the guys who come out here as soon as they make any sort of eye contact, or even if they don't, to still approach, try to say something, and try to read the girls. Now I understand that's a little hard, understanding whether the girl likes you or not. And that was probably the problem with the guy last night who was talking to these girls who didn't really like him. He couldn't really read the fact that they didn't like him. But I appreciate the effort. That's why I can't make fun of him or try to take this man down. He's trying. He doesn't know much, but he's trying. He has balls. He has balls, not about excuses. Jesus Christ. You deserve what you accept. You deserve it. And if you're accepting not having a beautiful woman, don't complain about it. Because you are accepting it. Because when you have the opportunity to change it, you don't take it. So that's your problem. That's your fault. That's 100% your fault. And stop worrying about other men. Worry about yourself. Maybe you can learn from other men, but stop worrying about other men and I don't want to look like that. And stop worrying about what other people think about you when it's not changing your reality. If other men look at you as a loser, why the fuck does that matter? You're still doing what you do. Like, okay, I'll make a part 2 about this later, but I don't understand guys, man. I'm trying, and I'm out. Later.